Ladies and gentlemen, live from Kelvin University, it's The Tonight Show!
Hello and welcome to The Tonight Show, where each week I dress a little less professionally than the week before. My name is Sam Tuitt and I'm your host. This week I got to interview student body president Claire Murashima, and later we'll have a musical performance from Sandra McRacken. But first, the news. Actor William Shatner turned 90 yesterday, so we've decided to share some of our favorite Shat facts. Number 1. William Shatner really loves horses. Like, so much so that he wrote a book about it called Spirit of the Horse, a Celebration in Fact and Fable. We would like to take a moment to correct a mistake that we made in one of our more recent episodes. The Tonight Show would like to formally apologize for saying that the NCAA's March Madness tournament would not be happening this year. We're sorry for any damages caused by the opportunity you missed for filling out a bracket for a $30 Amazon gift card. Speaking of basketball, Oral Roberts University has upset many people, and not just because of their name. The 15-seeded Golden Eagles beat the 7-seeded Florida Gators to advance to the Sweet 16. This left fans questioning not only how this could have happened, but also, who names their kid Oral? In national news, stimulus checks have hit the bank accounts of many Americans, prompting children to say to their parents,
"Money, please."
Oh, no, there's no money.
Oh, my bad. No problem.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. I'll just destroy this office.
I wonder what students will be spending their stimulus on. Maybe tuition, a down payment on a car, or a 6.5-day ride on one of Calvin's new spin scooters. Here on campus, it's pause week, so let's take a moment to pause and think about how this week is just as busy as last week was. And for those of you bemoaning the loss of spring break, just know that taking 2 midterms this week is still better than 24 hours in Fort Lauderdale. And Jack wrote that joke, so it's okay for me to say. We'll be back in a moment with Claire, but before that, this. We're back. Joining me this week is student body president and business marketing major Claire Murashima. Hey Claire, thanks for coming to The Tonight Show.
Of course, thanks for having me.
So you are student body president.
That is correct.
Tell me a little bit about what you do exactly in that role.
Yeah, so a lot of it is just going to meetings. So I have student senate meetings. They're every Monday, 4:30 to 6. I'm about to go to that right now. And then we have a lovely 7:30 a.m. Monday morning cabinet meeting.
Oh.
So this morning I woke up at 6, and then I went to Meijer to get some groceries because I did not have any food, and then went to my cabinet meeting. So that's very early. And then I also sit on Calvin's Planning and Priorities Committee, where we talk about planning and priorities, and then Faculty Senate, which we talk about just matters of the university and big changes that are happening, like the core revision that came through Faculty Senate and PPC, but a lot of it is confidential. So I wish I could give you more details, but
That's okay.
Lips are sealed.
Well, and it is important that you went to Meijer before you did go to the pantry meeting.
Oh.
Sorry, that was bad. So why did you want to be student body president? What kind of forces were at work that you thought, hey, this would be a cool thing to do? I know you've been involved in student senate before this year.
Yeah, so I was a freshman senator my freshman year, and then my sophomore year I was vice president of external communications. I was feeling pretty burned out by the end of my sophomore year, and I just wanted a break. So I took a break. I cashiered at Fresh Time, and then I did the DC semester.
Nice.
And just had some time off of Senate, got some distance, that allowed me to see some perspectives that I was too close to see before. And then the pandemic hit, everything was online, and I was still deciding if I wanted to run or not, but the fact that my campaign would be completely online was like really appealing, because I was not really looking forward to doing the whole debate in person because it kind of scares you.
Yeah.
And I, as a marketing major, I've done a lot of social media campaigns before, so I was like, well, that's right up my alley. So I had a lot of fun, and I was also freshly unemployed from my internship through the DC semester.
Okay.
So running for student body president just gave me something to do. So I was just
Nice.
really getting bored in my house. You know, I would wake up at 11, watch TikToks for about 8 hours, and then stay up to till 3, just eat some potato chips, and then sleep. So
Well, it's good to hear that you're not wasting your time.
yeah.
What is, can you tell me like something that you've helped accomplish here at Calvin as a part of Student Senate or not as a part of Student Senate that you're just pretty proud of?
Yeah.
That you've done here?
So the thing that I'm most proud of is starting Dance Marathon at Calvin. It
Okay.
still exists and it's happening this year. But my freshman year of college is when I brought a proposal to Student Senate for some funding to make it happen, and then they said yes. So I worked with people at Helen DeVos Children's Hospital and the Children's Miracle Network Hospital, which is the nonprofit that Dance Marathon is kind of sponsored by.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you just dance a whole, what is Dance Marathon?
Yeah, no, I need to back up. I realized not everyone knows what it is. So Dance Marathon is a event, or it's actually like a movement, like culminating in a really fun dance event where we stand on our feet for 8 hours, kind of in solidarity for kids who can't. And all of the money it's a fundraiser, and all the money that we raise goes to kids in need at the Helen DeVos Children's Hospital.
Oh,
so,
cool.
Yeah, it's super fun. Your feet really hurt by the end.
Yeah.
But it's just like, this fun, weird challenge of just trying to stand up for like a really long time.
Yeah.
So I really appreciated that. So I led that team my freshman year. We had, I believe, like 6 people just doing different, publicity, finance, that kind of thing.
Okay.
And then my sophomore year, I was president again, and we were officially a student org.
Okay.
And so my freshman year, we raised about $12,000, and then my sophomore year, we raised almost $17,000. Wow. So I was really proud of just seeing that growth and seeing students get involved with it, and like students who either just came because their floor did or because they were just kind of dragged in, but like seeing them actually start to care about like why they're there and like that they're fundraising for an important cause is also cool, because there's so many causes that college students can worry about, but to help people like see the world's injustices and like become passionate about addressing them is something that's really important to me.
Yeah, cool. Do you know exactly or like any details of what it's going to look like this year with COVID?
That would be a question for Erin Jones.
Okay.
She actually took over as president my junior year. So right after I left, she was the president, and then she is the president right now. She's a junior, and I don't know, she'll probably be president next year. She does a great job, but yeah, you should have her on the show.
All right.
Yeah.
I will keep that in mind.
Yeah.
And then lastly, this is a question we kind of like to ask because we're the Student Activities Office and we're about like engaging with culture. But is there any like TV or movies or music or like other kinds of media that you've been listening to or consuming recently that, you think Calvin students should be paying attention to?
Yeah. So I was in this meeting with one of my vice presidents, Emmanuel Essien, and he played Heat Waves by Glass Animals, and I was like, wow, this is such a great song. So then I just like listened to that song like so many times, and then I just started listening to like a lot of Glass Animals, and then just because of like that one meeting where he played that one song, like it just had, a domino effect in my life. And then last year I realized when they did the Spotify Wrapped that I was in the top 1% of Glass Animals listeners.
You listen to it that much?
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, I think I listened to Heat Waves like probably 400 times. Which is so many times.
Yeah.
It's and
multiple
that was like,
times a day.
I know. But yeah, I really loved Glass Animals, and then I also painted my room like 2 weekends ago, and then I was just playing a lot of Ben Rector. Love that dude. He's just so like clean and like simple and just happy. Good vibes. So I love Ben Rector. But if I'm not listening to music, I'm listening to a podcast, and I listen to like probably like 80% podcast, 20% music. Like I'd say that's what the ratio, levitates around. my favorite podcasts are TED Radio Hour and How I Built This. So.
NPR.
Yes.
That's okay.
We love NPR.
I was raised in an NPR household.
I was
so
not, actually.
Oh,
I
really?
discovered podcasts when I was the summer after my sophomore year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Claire, thank you so much for coming. This has been really fun, and we will be right back. This week, Friday, the SAO is showing Portrait of a Lady on Fire in the CFAC Auditorium at 8 p.m. So grab your fire extinguisher and head on over. Tickets aren't required, but it is first come, first served, so make sure you show up early to reserve your seat. We've also got multiple concerts in the next month. Antoine Bradford's coming to the Chapel on the 2nd, Major Murphy's will be live streamed on the 17th, and Sandra McRacken will be in the CFAC on the 23rd. In-person tickets are reserved for students, but there are live stream tickets available for everyone. That's all for this week. Good night, and we will see you next week.
Good job.
Woo! First take, mostly.
Second take, really.
Second take, really.
Gonna cut your audio just like that.
Yeah.
Now all the people